I didn't have an idea in mind going into this map, so I figured I'd just skim through some models to get some inspiration. If all goes well, I'll find a mesh or two that gets the creative juices flowing. Then I'll start brainstorming objective designs and considering how the meshes can relate to the objective and what kind of combat spaces will result. I figured I might be able to do something cool with the urban metro train model, as I hadn't really seen it used all that often. I did use it in a map a while ago that never got finished though. Although you can make a map that plays great without using any underlying thematic concept, it's always fun for players if a map does. It helps it have an identity that sticks out in a player's mind. Examples that come to mind are Upward, which integrates the concept of going up through its thematic locale, that being on top of a mountain, and through its layout, with a gradual increase as blue progresses through the map in a general spiral pattern. It even integrates said locale through the use of death pits, which surround the majority of the map, much like a mountain peak. The name of one map is even a double entendre, double cross, both acting as a reference to the two perpendicular bridges that cross each other, and an homage to spy movies via the term double crossing, as the map implements spy tech theming. In short, I figured I'd make some sort of metro train station. I started making something that existed above ground, outside in an urban setting. I remembered a chase scene in the movie The French Connection, which I had watched in a film class, and started considering how I might create a suspended monorail above a Koth control point with some cars and buildings nearby. But I was worried I would end up focusing on being faithful to both the movie set and a city's general layout tendencies of being incredibly flat and grid-like, over making something that's fun to play, whatever that means. So I ended up settling on an underground metro station that blue and red are fighting over. You can even see me keeping around the old idea below the new, as I hadn't committed to throwing the idea away just yet. I wanted the trains to be very strongly integrated into the layout, so I experimented with placing them close to the control point, which is the most central spot you could possibly put something, in all senses of the word. Meanwhile, I referenced various photos of metro stations in the real world and figured I'd add some support beams. This would both fortify the station theme and act as some sort of cover to soften up the sightlines a little bit. Thanks to Stiffy for the Spytech beam kit. I also experimented with using some waiting benches as cover, but the area is relatively small already, so I just shoved them to the side as details. Overall, this took just about 2 hours. Thanks for watching. See you next time.